Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you've suddenly remembered what work is. Dynamite fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food. Remember when we escaped the pits back when? Still some dynamite left. Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the throw. Must be plenty of fish in this bay. In the old days, we'd have done this in our sleep. Even more roasted fish. Blistered fish they could ever want. All the blistered fish they could ever want. Conquer your mind, conquer the world. Sometimes you have to face the past to have a future.
Ah, that burnt reek! Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you. And I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you. Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
those houses. You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No matter, so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water. End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest island, yes, but if you're at all like father, you'll look beyond appearances. We must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family. We need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris. I checked the manifests. Not all our facilities are able to deliver the goods they produce. Please correct the situation. I'm not going to say I didn't think it possible.
You reached a new milestone.
Do you remain here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition? As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
Miserly, uncharitable dastard! Picking and choosing what he inherits. Everything you've built so far consumed wood. We'll be needing more of it to continue.
barn's filled with owls. We must have dormice.
See what slander Edvard prints in Bright Sands.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I am so ashamed of every single word your uncle had me.
He twists every article in his favour at our and father's expense. Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
It's all right here, I suppose.
My basket is flowing over.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state. So let's gather our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up. Mourning is eased, now we have others for company, sibling. It's been a hard day of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people. You restore a grain of my trust in humanity, eldest.
Sir.
Why, not one, but several prospects in quick succession?
We're taking every care.
I always appreciate your help, however overdue.
Peddlers say there's nowhere to take it.
Sorry, that's as low as I can go.
Can't beat a humble spud.
Flowers for the lady.
You reached a new milestone.
Help enough to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to rest. And maybe wet their whistles.
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
Breakfast this morning by yours truly.
When I look into your people's faces, I see trouble. Make sure their misery doesn't become a problem.
I checked the manifests. Not all our facilities are able to deliver the goods they produce. Please correct the situation.
I love the smell of dew. Never sample, sir.
We need more farm hands.
You make molehills out of mountains.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate. Repay me now, or sell up.
I feel sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after Father's death.
My basket is flowing over.
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
When will you show your family some gratitude?
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands. It seems we are not alone in our contempt for Edvard. Most people would jump at this chance.
This city will be a credit. Ready to repay my charity?
I'm not going to say I didn't think it possible.
Ready to repay my charity?
Make way! Coming through!
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
I've been in.
A life away from Edvard? We're on board. Only we've no ship to get on board of.
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
Ready to repay my charity?
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
Ready to repay my charity?
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
If your father had only let me in, we...
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
Ready to repay my charity? Ready. Don't think you're finished, brat. I loathe the reek of lanolin, but if farmers' smocks are all you have... Tell me you've managed something. Ba, black sheep. Have you...
Is there no limit to Uncle's shameless demand?
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second. Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry. That old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
As to the debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard, but for now, let's at least house those workers.
Every rose has its thorns.
You reached a new milestone.
With several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
Will you work your magic for us? What we do so love to see. Grease the wheels, Governor. Not bad for a big boss.
I have discovered some inefficiencies we ought to address.
Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
I always appreciate your help, however overdue.
I've no complaint.
With a lark this morning, he was. Those mountains moving.
How do?
I'll throw it in the furnace.